Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Nenya once again. Today we're going to be talking about weird and funny mistakes that couples make in the bedroom that makes their sex so boring and totally out of place. Now let me quickly thank my subscribers. You guys are so wonderful, and to my returning subscribers, I love you guys. I heart you guys. Thank you guys for always coming back to watch my video. It means a lot to me. So let's quickly dive right into this particular video. Now what I'm going to be talking about or sharing with you guys are things that people overlook and think it might not create problem in your. Now, just like you take your financial issues to heart, that is how you should take yourself very seriously. Now, without wasting much time, let's get to the first mistake that couples make in the bedroom. And the first one is none other but not setting boundaries. Yes, you heard me right. Now, I'm sure you'll be wondering, why would I want to set boundaries with my better half? Why would I want to set boundaries with my partner? There's nothing there to set boundaries for. I mean, we're free to do anything to each other. But I'm here to tell you that you need to set boundaries, because you two are two different people coming together to become one, but you both have different view on how sex or what sex is all about. Now, setting boundaries is going to help your partner not to pass his or her limits. Now, let's take for example, in a situation where you are a woman that doesn't like anal sex. Now, your partner enjoys sex, and probably his ex was the kind of person that enjoys anal sex with him. But you, on the other hand, you've never done anal sex. Now, you guys getting married, and your husband demands for anal sex. What are you going to do? You know you don't want to do it, and you just don't want to let your man cross that boundaries. Now, what you should do is you should tell him from the onset that this is what I don't like. I don't like it. So just in case you ask me in the future and I said no, so it wouldn't look like it's a new thing to you. Now, take for another example whereby your man's or your woman's libido is very high and he wants or she wants every day, like 3 times or 4 times a day, and you, on the other hand, you're the type that doesn't sex often. You can do it at least once a day or 4 times in a week, but your partner wants you to have sex every day. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to displease yourself to please your partner? That is why you need to set boundaries and tell your partner this is what you can't do and what you can do. This is the limit that you can go. So it is always good to have boundaries from the onset. Tell your partner what you can do and what you cannot do. Now, take for another example that partner, let's say you're having you guys are having intimacy, you guys are making love, and then all of a sudden, like this happens sometimes, like you can't control it and then you fart when you guys are in the mood. Now, this can be a total turn off for your partner, and for a partner that doesn't understand that it came out involuntary, like you didn't plan for it to happen. Now, he or she might not really understand, and it can be a turn off for your partner. And what can happen, he or she can decide not to go on with the sex. So from the onset, you can tell your partner, please, just in case we are making love and then you fart, and you feel like you want to fart, you can excuse yourself. If it comes out all of a sudden without you knowing, I can understand, but let it not be a habit of something that you should think that I'm comfortable with, because it can be a turn off for me. Now, remember, there's a difference between whiffing and fart. This one is something that comes out when there's trapped gas in your private part. It doesn't have any smell, it's odorless. So there's a difference between fart and whiffing. So you might be having sex with your partner and then you whiff. You shouldn't confuse it with fart, because fart has a very foul smell that is very unpleasant, but whiffing is odorless. So your partner might not really understand, so you should explain to your partner in case it happens to you, because at least I know it has happened to a lot of people. But that's, by the way, that is why you need to have sexual boundaries. Tell your partner limits that you can go. If you're the kind of person that enjoys, tell him or her that this is how high your libido is, so that they can know what they're getting into. And also, like the one I said about, if you're the kind of person that don't really appreciate your partner going down with you like anal, you know, you can tell your partner before you guys even get married that I don't like anal, and please, I would be very happy if you don't ask me to, you know, have you. So setting boundaries is going to make your easier for me. I always tell couples, before getting married, make sure you sit your partner down and both of you should talk about yourself. Ask your partner what are his sexual expectations, what are her sexual expectations, what does he or she expect from. Is he the kind of person that likes every day? Is she the kind of person that likes day? Okay, what if I'm on my period and I'm not able to satisfy you? What are you going to do? Like, how often do you want us to be having sex? Do you want it every day? These are things that you need to talk to your partner, so that both of you can reach an agreement, both of you can compromise, so that no one is going to feel cheated, no one is going to feel left out. Both of you need to talk about it. Get to understand your partner's sexual expectation. It's going to make life easier for you when you guys get married. Don't just see it as, oh, when we get married then we can discuss it. Both of you need to discuss it before you get married, so that you know what you're getting into, so that when you finally get into that, nothing is going to be new to you. You won't be feeling like, oh, I didn't know you were this kind of person. Oh, I didn't know your libido was so high. Oh, I didn't know you don't like. Oh, I didn't know you did this or do that. So make sure you talk about everything to your partner, just like you talk about your financial life, your how many kids you guys, family planning, how many kids you want to have, be exempted, be included, because it is very, very important. So many couples do get divorced due to divorce. Anything can cause divorce or trigger divorce. It could be finances, it could be that you finally fell apart, like there was no, you found out that you don't love this person anymore, or it could be just so many things. But also make couples get divorced. So don't allow it to be the reason why you're getting divorced with your better half. Make sure you talk about it with your partner. It's going to make life easier, both of you. And this is for the first one. Now for the second one, now couples that see as a duty, they are fulfilling duty to their partner, has the worst. Now you shouldn't be a duty. It shouldn't be like you're fulfilling your marital rights to your spouse, whether you're a man or you're a woman. Since it is only going to make it less fun, you're going to lose interest, because you only do it just to please your partner. You see it as, oh, it's my duty to just make him happy. Oh, it's my duty to make her happy. There is no communication, no fun. You just take off your clothes, lie down there, and that's it. I mean, it's going to be the worst experience for you, because there is no joy, there is no fun, there is no commitment between both of you, there is no love, because you're seeing it as a duty. So definitely there's no love, there's no attachment. There should be an attachment between you and your spouse. It should be like a ritual for both of you when you guys are about to get down. Like you guys understand, it's just like learning your partner's body all over again. So it should be like a ritual, because when you're performing a ritual, it's something that you know that you're gonna go on and on and on. So it's like a new experience for you. So it should be something like you're doing it because you want it so bad. You love doing it with this particular person, not just because you're seeing it as a duty. So for couples that usually see duty, trust me, you're only making yourself more boring, less fun, and it's going to continue like that till you change that kind of mindset. So quit seeing sex that you just want to satisfy your man or your woman. See it as this is something you enjoy doing. There should be love, there should be commitment when you're about to have a partner. So this is for number 2. Now number 3, for couples that usually don't have time for sex, is like anytime they have, most especially for couples that have a lot of kids, or they don't have time for work, or couples that don't live in a bigger apartments. Let's say you're living with your children. I'm not trying to, you know, make anybody feel bad, but I'm just trying to make you understand. Like, I'm just trying to make you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, if you have a lot of kids, so no time to have your partner, you only get to have, you guys have time. Like, it's just like spare time. Like, whenever you have spare time, that is when you feel you want to have sex. Like, no, you don't create time. You know, once in a while you need to create time for, like, let it be maybe on a dinner date. After going on a dinner with your partner, then you come back and then you guys relax, give yourself a massage, and then you guys get down. Or you can even plan a date at home, like you on your scented candles, you take shower, you tell your partner to come up to the bedroom, and then you're lying there all naked. You make it all fun. You can even put a mask on just to spice everything up. Just don't make it be all about it's a spare time for you. Anytime you have spare time, you just get down, and it's just all about once you just take off your clothes, you do, and then you rush off and go back to your work. I know sometimes you can't really control what is happening around you, but sometimes create time, no matter how little. Create time to, you know, enjoy your partner. Don't make it into something like, oh, when we just have spare time, let's just do it. You can just no fun, no fun, no pleasure. You don't even derive pleasure in what you're doing. All you need to do is just let's just do this before the kids wake up. Let's do this before my shift starts. Let's do this. Like, let's do this. Like, you guys don't plan nothing. You just do it when you have time. You can even tell your partner, okay, by 3 I'll be home by 3, so once I come home, make sure you're ready. Let's do this so I can get back to work. Like, no fun, no commitment, nothing. So don't be that way for you, because that is another mistake that couple make, and that is why their sex life is going into the drains, because there's no fun there, there's no commitment. Now, another mistake that couples do make, and why life is so boring and out of place, is they don't talk about it. Now, a lot of couples do complain that, oh, my sex is boring, my partner is this, my partner is that, but then you don't talk to your partner about it. You don't get to communicate and tell them what your fears are. You don't get to communicate and tell them where the problem is. If you guys get to sit down as matured people and talk about it, there is no way you guys will not find solution, because I believe that everything has a solution. The only thing that doesn't have a solution is death. So having time to sit one-on-one with your partner and talk about yourself is going to make everything easier for you, and then you guys will know where the problem is and get a solution as fast as possible. But when you're always complaining, oh, my partner doesn't know how to satisfy me, she doesn't know how to do this, he doesn't know how to do that, but yet you guys have never sat down to talk about it, how would your partner know that you're not enjoying this? It's just like some women that do pretend that their husband is satisfying them. Even in the bed, they'll even be moaning, they'll be fake moaning, but yet they can never open their mouth to tell their partner that they're not enjoying this. You're not doing this the right way, you're not doing that the right way. How would he or she know? Because the more you're keeping silent, the more you're encouraging it, and the more he or she's going to be feeling like they're doing a great job with you. But when you tell them that, see, you're not doing this the proper way, I'm not enjoying when you're doing this, how would they improve? I mean, they can't read your mind, unless they can read your mind. They are mind readers, but you can't expect them to know everything that is wrong with you. So how would you solve those problems? You communicate. You tell your partner, this is where the problem is. I am not enjoying this with you. You don't need to say it in a harsh way. You can sit he or she down and say it in a polite and playful way. You alone know how your partner is, so you know how to talk to him. Okay, you've been with your partner probably a year or two, or even before you guys dated, so you know how to talk to him or her. So you sit them down and talk to them. It's as simple as that. Yeah. So these are mistakes that couples make in the bedroom that they don't talk about, and this is always a big issue for them, because they see it as nothing. They see it as, oh, it's just, but every day that keep getting bad and worse. So try and communicate with your partner. Communication is key. Open up, tell him or her you're feeling, how you feel. It's going to make life easier for you, or should I say bearable for you guys. So like I said, these are mistakes that couples do make. So if you're a couple watching me and you feel that your sex is getting into the drains, like it's getting from good to worse or from bad to worse, talk to your partner today. Tell him or her what you think, and then he or she can also relate to you, because he or she might also have the same problem, but they don't know how to relate it to you, and they feel that since you don't want to say it, then I don't need to say it. So talk to them, tell them how you feel, and it's going to make life easier for you guys. So these are 4 mistakes that couples make in the bedroom that they hardly talk about. Now I'm going to be ending this video here, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified anytime I upload more of my videos. So see you guys in my next video, guys. Bye bye.